Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, The Goddess in Me. And in today's weekly pick a card reading, we will be taking a look at what it is that the universe is trying to help you to manifest. All right. And so these are the three cards for each pal. Go ahead, take a look, see which one calls out to you the most, which one you feel like you resonate with the most. I will put the image up again for a couple more seconds. That way you can really see which one you feel mostly drawn to. All right. Now, please keep in mind that this reading is for the collective. So only take messages that you feel are resonating with you and gently release those that do not. All right. So without any further ado, let's jump into this week's reading. Hello to those of you who chose pile number one. And so this is the magician image that you chose. All right. So we are going to go ahead and jump right into the reading and see what it is that the universe is trying to help you manifest at this time. All right. So I've already pre-shuffled your oracle cards. So we will start with those and then we will clarify with the tarot. All right. Okay. And the first card you have is believe in yourself. All right, let's see if I can get that to focus. There we go. Believe in yourself, pal number one. All right, and the message here is believe in yourself. You can do so much more than you think you can. If there is a decision you must make, know that your divine team stands by your side to support you, beloved. Follow the guiding star of your heart. You can do this. It is time to take action and move forward in faith. The universe has your back. All right, believe in yourself. So right away, like I get the message that some of you all are being reluctant when it comes to doing something or having to make a decision to do something or wanting to just put yourself out there more, right? It's just as simple as the card states, believe in yourself. So this is saying that you may have self-doubt around what you are capable of doing. All right. And not only of what you are capable of doing, but what you are maybe being called to do. All right. So you may be being called by the universe to do more, but there's a little bit of hesitancy around that. All right. And that hesitancy is because there's self doubt around you. All right. So some of you may be in the what's the message that's coming through? You may feel reluctant, right? Reluctant when it comes to a decision that has to be made or a choice that has to be made, because you may feel like nervous, or you may feel fear, or you may feel like it's not a good suit for you, or it's not a good fit for you, right? Um, but the universe in the divine is saying that it is. So you have to believe that you are capable of doing whatever this is that your heart is set out to do. All right. So in this instance, you are being called to follow your heart and to get away from the fear that the ego may be stirring up for you around whatever the situation is. All right. Believe that you are more than capable. Okay, you're more than capable of doing whatever it is that you're desiring. You have a whole spiritual team behind you who has your back, who's supporting you, who's rooting for you to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. So the message coming through is to let go of any fears or self doubt around this situation. Okay, so for whoever that is resonating with. And then the next message you have is heavenly embrace. All right. And it says, you will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you back home. My angels guide me. Yes, and this is just like how the believe in yourself card is also pointing out that you have a whole spiritual team behind you, that's helping you, that's giving you that heavenly embrace to make the choices and the decisions that's going to properly align you with what it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever it is that you're trying to do. All right. They're saying that no task is too big, neither nor too small for them to help you to accomplish. So At this time, you are being asked to lean on them for the guidance and the support. All right. Accept the heavenly embrace that they're trying to provide to you. All right. You won't lose your way in the process. The only thing that you can do is stop yourself from moving forward. All right. But when you allow them to help you to be guided through this path, there's no losing your way. Okay, things are going to open up to you, things are going to be revealed to you, the guidance is going to be provided to you. As this card says, my angels guide me. All right. So if some of you are in situations right now where it's a fear of the unknown and you don't know if you'll be making the right decision, first of all, the universe and your spirit team is saying yes, you will make the right decision as long as you believe in yourself and your abilities. Okay, the special abilities you have to not only manifest but to pull whatever this is off. All right, and secondly, you have to allow yourself to be guided. Okay, allow yourself to be guided, as this card states, my angels guide me. So you can feel this comfort more through guided meditation, through journaling, through even prayer. Right, pray to your spirit team, pray to your angels, your guides, your ancestors, and ask them for the help, ask them for the guidance that you need at this time. Okay, especially if some of you are um, I'm getting that some of you are in a space right now where a decision has to be made, right? But there's some self doubt around you. And what's also coming through is that some of you may be afraid of a career move or a career change, right? You may feel like you're not up to par to do this position. Okay, so for whoever that resonates with, and Spirit is saying, yes, you are more than capable and more than qualified for this job position. So for whoever that resonates with. But for whoever else of you where there's decisions that has come up and there is a choice that has to be made, a decision that has to be made, believe in yourself that you are more than capable of this change. Okay, so there's this energy of change that's trying to come through, that wants to come through, but you have to be able to believe in yourself with this change in order for it to fully manifest. All right. And look at this, you guys have to make a wish. Yes, and it says, make a wish. What you've asked for is coming true. Be ready to receive your blessings. All right. And the key thing around this message is that it's asking for you to be ready to receive. All right. Be ready to receive. Similar or significant to just what this message says in the Believe Yourself card, right? Be ready to receive, believe in yourself. All right. So, in order for this to fully manifest to you, for you, pound number one, whatever it is that you guys have been trying to pull in, whatever you guys have been making a wish on, you have to be energetically open to receive it. You have to be energetically open to receive the heavenly embrace that's surrounding you. All right. And I like this because this is very positive. This is screaming that your guides, your spirit team, angels, ancestors, they know what you have been wanting, right? And they're providing it to you. Okay, whatever it is that you've been wanting, whatever it is that you've been manifesting or wishing upon a star for, it's coming to you. All right. And your spirit team, they have answered the prayer for those of you who have been praying and manifesting for this change. They've answered it. All right. They've answered the prayer for you and it is coming in. All right. And I'm being drawn to this shooting star here. It's coming in and it's going to be coming in fast. All right. It's like they're saying you wanted it, we provided it. All right, but now you have to don't back down in fear now, right? It's like you wanted it so bad and now it's coming and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't expect this to happen so fast. I didn't actually expect to be able to pull this off. I didn't think it would happen. Like, and this is what's coming through for those who, like I was saying earlier about a job. Some of you may have just been applying for positions just because, not thinking that you were qualified, or you was like, what the heck, let me just do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen? And then you actually get like called in to interview for this job, and then you actually get the offer for this job and you're just like, whoa. I was not expecting that. I was just doing this for fun and giggles, right? I didn't really expect this to happen. Or for someone who's applying for housing, or that's coming through also. Some of you were doing stuff just for fun and giggles, like just because, right? You were doing it as just because, but you were saying it was just because you were preparing yourself for a letdown, right? You were preparing yourself for, if things didn't work, at least you were just, at least you can back it up by saying, oh, I didn't take that serious anyway. But on a subconscious and deeper level, you were truly manifesting this, right? You really wanted it. You were just preparing yourself for if things didn't work out. All right, so that's what's coming through. You were preparing yourself for if things didn't work out. So that's like a form of ego protection, right? Like, oh, I'm just going to do this just to see what happens. Even though deep down on a deeper level, you really wanted this to happen, right? But you had to prepare yourself for in a scenario if it didn't happen. But spirit is saying that, oh no, it's happening, right? It's happening, and now it's time for you to take whatever this is that you were manifesting serious. Okay, it's time to believe in yourself and not doubt yourself around this situation. You made a wish and it's being granted. All right, so open up to the heavenly embrace. Open up to knowing that you are more than capable and more than possible. It's more than possible for you to pull this off. All right, so this is what's being asked of you. Okay, and then you have wellness. Okay, and it says ensure your body is nourished, join a gym, and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. Yes, so this is calling you in to feel good about yourself, right? I feel like whatever this is that's coming through for you is about to open up a whole different level of you wanting to take better care of yourself. Looking at life through a different lens now. And it may even require whatever this is that you're manifesting, may even require that you are, more than capable, not only just on a physical level, but an emotional and mental level as well. All right. And for also what's coming through is that whatever this is that you have manifested is so that you can become more stable, all around, right? Emotionally, physically, mentally. All right, so what's coming through is that what you have manifested is here to bring change, here to lighten the energy for you. Okay, some of you may have been carrying a heavy load of unnecessary energy, and so this new energy that's coming in is going to help with your wellness. It's going to help you to live a healthier lifestyle. All right, so the circumstances or the environment changes that may come from this is going to be well needed. All right. And then you guys have diamond with inner beauty. All right. And it says gift or other unexpected surprise. And you need to find a balance in emotions. All right. Yes, I feel like what this change is coming through is going to help you find that inner glow. All right. And with the message of gift or other unexpected surprise, I feel like this is just what this energy is. It's like you guys were manifesting something not knowing that you were manifesting something, right? You, like I said, like I was picking up, like a lot of you guys were just like, oh, let me just do this just because, right? It's like deep down I really want it, but if I don't get it, it's okay. And you have a whole spirit team that's behind you that is like, no, if you want this, then we're going to help to provide this to you. All right, we just need you to believe that you are more than capable of receiving this. And this is why it may come as a surprise to you because you may honestly have not expected it to turn out the way that it is going to turn out. All right. And then you guys have horse with freedom. And it says you are also strong and healthy and travel, movement, and desire of your life. Yes. So, whatever it is that you were manifesting, pal, number one, it is coming to fruition. All right, it is a blessing from the heavens above, like, and like directly, it's like this is like strong, like you manifested this. All right, whatever this is, you manifested it, you made a wish The angels, the spirit team, they answered, and they're providing it to you. So they're like, don't back away in fear now, as in terms of thinking that, oh, this may, like, you outdid yourself, right? Like you got more than what you bargained for. No, they don't want you to take on that type of energy. They want you to take on the type of energy like, yes, like, be happy, be grateful. Like, I have a spirit team that heard my prayers, that heard my wishes, and they're actually providing it for me. All right. And they're saying that this, what's coming through for you, is a sign to let you know that they are always there with you. All right. And for you to open up and trust and believe in them more. So, for those of you who have already manifested something and it's coming through, be open to receive. And for those of you who want to be in the process of manifesting something, this is the clear green light from your spirit team to go ahead and put that out there into the universe, because they are ready to answer that. They want you to make this wish. All right. So don't be afraid, or don't be in this energy of not believing. All right. They want you to be in the energy of believing that all things are possible and that you are more than capable of manifesting whatever it is that you desire. All right. As this card says, travel, movement, and desire of your life. You're more than capable of bringing that in. So give it a try. All right, for those of you who haven't gotten to manifestation, or don't fully understand like how it fully works, give it a try and see what little things you can manifest from your spirit team and how they can show up and show out for you. All right. So now let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot, see what additional messages wants to come through. So thank you, beautiful, beloved Mother Goddess Isis. What additional messages do you have for pal number one? Yes, you have a loving spirit team is what's coming through. Like, they are rooting for you. Like, they're trying to manifest themselves in your life more, to show you that they are there, to show you that they do exist, to show you that they hear. All right, they hear, they see, they know what's going on, they know your desires, and they are there ready to help you bring them into the physical 3D. All right, they're guiding you whether you know it or not. And some of you may be noticing synchronicity show up. Okay, if you're noticing certain things show up in your life, such as repeating numbers or feathers, or just like anything that's like kind of stands out to you, those are your angels. Those are your guides trying to get your attention. So they're asking for you to pay attention more when things like that pop up, because that is them directly communicating with you. Oh my goodness, look at this. You can't make this up. You have the magician showing up. The main card of your reading is showing up again. All right. So, yes, you guys are some strong manifestors, and I feel like some of you don't even know it. All right. Some of you don't even know your power of manifestation ability. Okay. Especially with like this figure here in the image. Like, he has this dark hoodie on, and it's like he's veiled almost, right? But he's still alchemizing, right? As you can see down here, he's still alchemizing, but there's this, like, this what's the word I want to say, like, mystiqueness or mystery behind him, because he's not fully exposed, right? And so this is just saying that a lot of you don't know your manifestation abilities and your power in being able to manifest whatever it is that you desire. And it's not just you, okay? It's not just you that's behind the scenes of this. It's your spirit team as well. Like, you guys have very involved, okay, a very involved spirit team. And I think some of you may just now be beginning to wake up to that. All right. Like I say, there may be like little things happening in your life, little synchronicities that's happening in your life, where they're just like giving you like little sneak peeks at what they're able to do for you. Okay, like going back to my example earlier of some of you just maybe applying for a job or position just for fun and giggles, uh, and like not really expecting much from it, right? But then when it actually comes through, you're like, whoa, Like I wasn't expecting that. And that's just your spirit team's way of saying, okay, you want something, it's more than possible. All right. Just believe in yourself. And that was just them giving you a little sign like, hey, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. You can manifest with this magician here. You can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. Right. So stop doubting. All right, stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting the universe. Get more in tune and more in sync with the synchronicities that's popping up around you. Because, like I said, that is going to be messages. Those are going to be messages and signs from your guides that they're there with you. So it's like now I'm getting like a genie in a bottle, right? Especially with this Make a Wish card coming up here. It's like they want you to test it out. They want you to try it out, all right? They want you to work with your manifestation abilities. It's almost like they're there at your beck and call, and they've been waiting all this time, right, for you to like truly put it out there what it is that you want, not just in hindsight or not just in passing, but actually coming to the universe and saying, I want to manifest this. Right? It's like they're waiting for you to get into that type of energy so that they could be like the genie in a bottle, right? You make a wish, they're the genie, they grant their wish, right? Um, and it's so funny. This card fell out earlier, and I didn't pick it up, and it made its appearance again. So it's like the message really wants to come out, right? Six of Wands. Yes, the Six of Wands is the card of victory, the card of recognition, the card of standing out, right? And so I feel like the your guides are saying you are the star of the show. All right. They're saying you are the star of the show. So right here you have this mystique mystery type energy, almost not fully aware of what you're capable of, and then you it's followed by the Six of Wands, right, where it's just like, okay, now you understand your star power, now you understand your ability to manifest, right, to embrace the change, to embrace what you yourself has to put out there and what your guides have to offer, right? So it's like you believing in yourself, right? And I love this showing up, especially with the believing in yourself card being there. So this is showing that you do eventually begin to believe in your abilities. All right. Believe in your ability to make changes where they need to be made in your life. Yes, the Ace of Wands. You guys are some powerful, powerful, powerful manifestors, pal number one. As some of you may you be aware of this, one of the key things to manifesting, I'm being told to deliver this message, is setting is the power of intention, right? Setting your intention. All right. And this is what's coming up with this Ace of Wands here. One of the most powerful keys to manifestation is setting the intention. And so this is what your guides want you to begin to work on. All right, setting the intention. You want that new job, set the intention. You want to be financially secure, set the intention. You want a new home, a new place, set the intention. Right? It starts there. Setting the intention is what sparks the flame here, right, and sends it out to the universe. That's the beginning of your making the wish. That's the beginning of you being earning that freedom that you so well desire. All right. Yes, and I'm being drawn to the inner beauty card here. That you guys, inner beauty is telling me that you guys have so much potential on the internal. So you're being asked to stop focusing on the external, right? Stop focusing on the outer, the things around you, all right? And focus more, put more of your energy into your internal, all right? Because that's where your manifestation abilities are the most potent. All right, it's from when you go within. You guys have a lovely, lovely spirit team. They are more than supportive. They are like ready to help you to manifest. They are waiting for you to step into your power, right? Some of you may be aware of this, some of you may just be in the beginning phases of it, but either way, You guys have the power of manifestation. All right. And it starts with setting the intention. All right, making the wish. What is it that you want to change about your life right now? Your spirit team, they're just like there. It's like they're there, like with their little notepads. Like, okay, come on, what do you want? What do you desire? Come on, put it out there. And they are anxious. Okay, they are anxious to help you to bring whatever that is into fruition. So good luck, guys. You have a loving, powerful spirit team supporting you, pile number one. So take advantage of it. Believe in yourself and understand that you have this whole force behind you to help bring in whatever it is that you're desiring at this time. So use your potency and your magic wisely. All right. So that is all I have for you, my lovely pal number one. Please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, take care, my loves, and bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pal number two. And so this is the magician image that you chose. All right, let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. All right, and so we are going to be taking a look at what the universe is trying to help you manifest at this time. And so I've already pre-pulled your oracle messages. We'll start with those, and then we will clarify with the tarot. All right, and then your first message is releasing fixation with love. All right, releasing fixation with love. All right, and I know it says fixation with love, but the first message I'm getting before I even go into the words on the card is that some of you may be having a fixation on work, right? And I'm just getting that energy with the laptop there, him being in a suit and tie and the coffee mug. So for some of you, it may resonate. We'll take a look at the message on the card, but this may be resonating with your job, right? Some of you may be devoting a lot of energy into your work life and not necessarily your personal life, your family life, the more personal aspect of self. All right. So that's the message that's coming through. But let's see. The message here is there is something you are fixated on, which may be causing unwanted stress. Let it go. Beloved, you are obsessing over someone or something. Yes, okay, so something. And you need to step back to see the bigger picture. What is yours will come to you. Do not force this anymore. Release it with love. Giving energy to anxiety, obsession, jealousy, or fear will only entangle you in that world. Loosen your grip and let life flow so that your blessings may come in. Um, yes, so this is like okay, so I was picking up the energy at the beginning of this being a work related thing. All right, more than a romantic type of energy. All right, so some of you want something so bad and that you're almost fixated on this desired outcome that you want, right? But you're missing the blind spots is what's coming through. You're missing the blind spots because you're so intent, like you're so intensely fixated, like even like you can kind of almost see like this intense stare or focus on this computer or this laptop, right? It's so intense that you're missing all of the things around you, um, all the different arrows. I'm getting like these arrows that's flashing like, no, go this way, but you can't see it, right? Because you're so fixated on how the path how you see it unraveling, right? Instead of paying attention to the different arrows that saying, oh no, you're supposed to make the turn here, but you're just like, no, I know I'm supposed to go this way, right? You're fixated on that desired pathway that you're not paying attention to the different shortcuts around you, right? So you're unknowingly slowing yourself up in this process of whatever the desire is. All right. So the universe is trying to help you to release that form of that energy that's surrounding you. All right. As the card states here, it's time to let it go. All right. It's time to relax. It's time to take it easy. All right. To be a manifester doesn't mean that you have to force the change. All right. Sometimes it's just doing the alchemy of starting the process and letting the universe take care of the rest. All right. And so this is what you're being called to. So for whoever this is resonating with, you may know that that energy around you where you're just really stuck on something right now. And you also feel stuck, right? I'm getting stuck in the mud. It's like you felt like you've done everything possible and everything required of you, but you still feel stuck. And it's because the universe is saying you did your part. Now let us do ours. Okay. Stop fixating on the desired outcome that you're looking for, because it's going to show up in a whole different way than what you expect. But you may miss it if you just have your intentions or your attention fixated on one way and one way only. All right. And then you guys have sweet harmony. And it says, let go and allow abundance to flow into your life effortlessly. I release expectations. Yes, this is so, so, so fitting, guys. This is so fitting because, okay, this is the second card that's saying to let go. All right. And this one also said the same thing here. Let it go. Let go. Stop chasing. All right. It's just what came through. Stop chasing. All right. Stop chasing whatever it is that you are desiring. You've done your part. Okay. It's what's coming through. You've done your part. Now let us take care of the rest, is what the universe is saying. All right. I release expectations. So get your mind out of how you expect things to unravel. And I know it's more easier said than done, right? Especially when you know you want something so bad and you know you've been putting forth all the effort, the time, and the energy to get that something right. And then it's just like, okay, I've done everything right, so to say, in my mind. So why isn't it working? Right? And it's because the universe is saying that it's going to work when you least expect it to. Okay. And right now, the energy that you're putting into wanting it to work so bad is actually pushing it back further. All right. And this is why you just now need to align yourself to, and not only align, but be comfortable with knowing that the universe has your back. It's like, okay, universe, I've sowed my seeds, I planted my seeds. I am grateful, I am thankful for the ability to be able to do so. Now I rest assured knowing that you will take care of the rest. All right, this is the response that the universe wants to see from you so that you can be energetically aligned and be in sweet harmony with the abundance that is meant to come your way. All right. And it is meant to come effortlessly. But right now, what you may not realize, foul number two, is that you are being your own blockage to this coming in. Okay. At this moment, at this time, whatever you're desiring, whatever you have set your foot forth to do, all right. And you're waiting for the results, you being fixated on these results is what's causing the delay. All right, so now it's time to just step back and let the universe do the rest. All right, you've already put things in motion for whatever this is for you, however it's resonating for you. And you'll know because a lot of you have been working towards something. You have been putting your best foot forward towards something, right? Now it's time for you to let the universe take care of the rest. I release expectations, okay? I release expectations and I have full trust, okay? Full trust and faith that the universe is going to provide the rest. And this is the energy that they want you to be in. Release and let go. All right, set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. And it's going to show up for you in the most unexpected way, right? When you release or remove the fixation around it. Right now, it's like you're glued to it, like, come on, come on, come on. come on, where's the results I've been working so hard for? How come they're not here yet, right? And you're just like fixated, and you're not realizing that that fixation is stirring up this whole energy whirlpool of delay around you, right? Because it's not allowing your energy to breathe. It's not allowing your energy to flow. It's keeping it stuck in this one space of fixation, which means that whatever you're being fixated on is also being stuck because it can't move and it can't breathe. Okay, so you did your part. Now it's time to release and let go. All right. And then you have Taurus with material world stability and stubborn. All right. And it says bit by bit, step by step, whatever seeds you plant would sit quietly for a while, then come up strong. I love when things just synchronize like this, right? And this is what I was just saying. You've planted your seeds, you've sowed your seeds, right? And this card here is confirmation that this is exactly what has happened for you, right? And I'm also getting with this Taurus, with this bull being here, the stubbornness around it. You're being asked to release the stubbornness around this, whatever this is that you're manifesting, right? Remove the stubbornness, remove the fixation that you've set yourself up towards this, okay? Remove it, all right? Whatever seeds you planted, they will sit quietly for a while, all right? So let the energy stir, let the energy move freely. All right, move freely. Right now, you're not letting your energy move freely. Pound number two. Okay, there's a sense of impatientness. All right, that's a word. There's a sense of impatientness around whatever this is that you're desiring, and a sense of stubbornness because it's almost like you're trying to tell the universe, okay, I did my part, now hurry up, right? It's like, come on, I did what I was supposed to do. Why aren't things working out like how they're supposed to? Right? And it's because you don't realize that you're keeping the energy stuck. You're not allowing it to move, to breathe, to be free, right? It's like you're stuck on seeing the results of something in the way that you envision. And your spirit team, the universe, is like, no, 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 no. This is not how it's going to work out. And the more you stay in this fixation energy, the more the results are going to remain stuck. Okay, they're not going to be able to sprout out like they're how they're supposed to. All right, bit by bit, step by step. Okay, it's a process. All right, so the universe just wants you to trust in that process. All right, and then you guys have expression. Okay, and it says, I don't know why I can't get my camera to focus, but anywho, open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. All right, and so this is some of you may be involved in creative endeavors, right? And so this is probably something that you've created, a business that you've created, something that allows you to be expressive or express yourself, express your creativity. And you've put something out there, and now you're kind of just waiting for, I'm getting the sense of like waiting for something to like blow up, right? You're waiting for something to expand and to grow, and you feel like you have the it quality for this product, right? Um, and so you're waiting for it to take off, right? And it's like you feel like, okay, I've put my all into this, and I've given it my all, I've given it my best efforts, like, and your end product may even be a really good end product, right? But you feel like at this time it's not being received how you thought it would be received. And so it may be causing you to be a little frustrated or a little flustered around it. um, but that's okay. The universe is saying that things are going to move once you let go of the fixation around it. It's like almost like you're being humbled before the big fame, right? You're being humbled before the big takeoff. All right. They're saying that if this all came at once, or if it all came right now, the expectations that you are expecting, you wouldn't know what to do with it. So they're slowly but surely going to bring in the desired outcome that you're expecting, right? They're going to bring it in slowly but surely. It's not going to come all of a sudden like you may be wanting. All right. As this card says here, I release expectation. All right. And so this is what they want you to do. Release the expectation around it, but still live life through expression, right? That way you can allow the energy around this to flow freely. All right. I think the big thing here, pound number two, is that your energy needs to be allowed to flow freely, and it's being stagnant, it's being stuck. All right. And so the universe is saying, in order for you to manifest what you desire even faster, release the stuck, stagnant energy. Okay. It's like someone is like washing their hands of it. It's like, okay, I did my part. I trust that the universe is going to take care of the rest. Let me go on to continue to live a wonderful life, right? Being grateful, being thankful, going out, having fun, being sitting in more positive energy, right? This is what's going to open up your vibration. This is what's going to open up the frequency. And out of nowhere, right? It's going to hit you, and it's going to come in the least, most unexpected way. And this is what the universe needs from you in order for it to do so. They need you to allow the energy to move freely. All right. Get out of the fixation state. All right. And then you have a ring with love, and it says marriage or completed life cycle. And it also says your path in life is going to be a positive one. Yes, yes. And it's what just came through is it's going to be a positive one. It's because you're going to be doing something that you love. Pal number two. All right. You guys are going to be doing something that you love. You are going to get positive results from this. Um, right now I'm being told though that there is an energy blockage around this, and this is why they need you to just move freely. Let your energy move freely, be expressive in a sense of opening up your heart space and being grateful, right? Having this energy of being grateful and welcoming in love, welcoming in positive change, not on your timing though, more so on divine timing. All right. And then you guys have caterpillar with inner growth. All right. And I love it being a caterpillar because, as you know, the butterfly itself has a very long, drawn out process, right? And so, this is what you all may feel like this is a long, drawn out process to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. But look at it at the end, like the beautiful results that come from it, right? So, I love the caterpillar being here. All right. And it says rebellion against authority and change, important personal development. Yes. And I do feel like with this showing up more than anything, like how I was saying a bit ago, is that this long drawn out process is more so for you. All right. So it's not the project itself. It's not whatever it is that you're fixated on right now. It's not that. It's more of I feel like it's more of an inner growth for you to help you to become more grounded, to help you to become more patient, to help you to become more humbled, right? For some of you. I feel like this stagnation that's happening is not the project itself or whatever it is that you're manifesting or working on itself. It's not that it's not a good product or a good fit. It's that in this process, you are meant to grow from it on a deeper level, on a personal level, right? And so you're being humbled in a sense, is where you're being humble in a sense to where you are being asked to pay attention to certain attributes about yourself that may need to be changed. Things such as patience, such as faith and trusting in the universe, right? So these may be little tests that's popping up for you before the big reveal, before the big hit, right? So you're being tested almost in that sense, is what's coming through. And I feel like you are going to learn a lot about yourself in the process of whatever this is. I can feel that energy of you kind of like taking a step back and learning patience, learning to express gratitude, learning to be thankful in a different sense than always wanting things or expecting things to play out how you envision them to, and just being more open to paying attention to how or what the universe, how they have it set up um, to be orchestrated, okay, and not just going off of how you want things to go. So now let's get some additional messages through the tarot. So thank you, beautiful, beloved Mother Goddess Isis. What additional messages do you have for pile number 2 around this? Yes, so with this sweet harmony here, it's like I love it because it's like and I did just use the word orchestrate, I think. It's like it's showing that the universe has a plan that is in place and they're orchestrating things for you in the background, right? But you're missing the tune, you're missing the beat because you're marching to the beat of your own drum. And that's causing you to not be properly aligned, to not be properly synchronized, and so they want you to kind of, I just like, it's like this flowy energy is what I'm getting, right? Just let it go. Like the Elsa song that's coming through in my head. Just let it go, right? Let it go. And just, you know, throw your hands up and say, thank you, universe. I trust that I will receive good results from whatever this is. Ace of Wands, yes. And the Ace of Wands is a form of expression, right? It's a form of expression. And look how you have on this card here, whatever seeds you plant would sit quietly for a while and then come up strong. And look how powerful the growth of this rose is from the book, right? It looks very strong and powerful. Okay, so something that you've put out there into the universe, and definitely around a creative endeavor, it is going to sprout very strongly for you. All right. And I feel like this is your baby with this Ace of Wands coming up. I feel like this is something that you're very passionate about. And this may be why the fixation is there, why you may be fixated on seeing these instant results. Um, it's because it's your baby, right? It is your passion project, your passion job, like something that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy into. And now you're just like, come on, like this has to work. I know it's meant to work, so why is it not working? And to the point of fixation, right? And so the universe is saying, okay, in order for this to truly play out how it is meant to play out, which is positive, right? I'm gonna need you to take a chill pill, right? I'm gonna need you to release that stagnant energy that you're whirlpooling around this. It's like you're creating the stagnant energy, not knowing that you're creating it. I'm gonna need you to let that energy flow. All right, go into hermit mode. All right, the hermit mode is the mode of inner growth, right? Inner growth, um, just going within. All right. And this is what I feel like it's causing you to do. The delays of this is causing you to go within. All right. So that you can be illuminated from a different sense, right? And I feel like that's what this was. Like the light, this stagnation was causing you to pull it back and to really go in and acknowledge things about yourself that maybe needed some attention, right? Have you to work on things that um, you normally would not have, right? Because maybe you didn't see it as a problem area or a challenge area, and now you're being called to address those things, right? You're being called to prepare yourself. All right, it's what just came through. Because when this comes through, pile number 2, whatever it is that you're manifesting, when this comes through, it's like all of these literally just came out. Like it is going to be a power force. All right, it is going to be a power force. And so you need to be prepared, right? Not just on the external, right? You guys have an external product or a vision that you put out there, but you need to be prepared on the internal as well. All right, so that you will be able to receive all of the beautiful things that's going to come with this, right? To the point where it's not feeling like an overload. Okay, where it's not feeling like an overload. All right, and I really hate how much this is not. There we go. The abundance. Yes, look, the abundance, the abundance, the abundance. And this card also said here, let go and allow abundance to flow into your life. All right. So yes, in order for you to do that, you have to be right on the inside as well as the outside. Pal number 2. Because there is something very powerful that is going to come from this, whatever this is. All right. And with the emperor being here too, something that's going to even allow you to be in control of your own destiny. All right. So for whoever this is, if this is a business project, business idea that you're manifesting, it is going to lead to your personal freedom. All right. It's going to lead to your personal freedom. But in the meanwhile, pile number 2, the universe is asking you to take a chill pill because you're actually creating the blockages around this. All right, they need your energy is a little stuck right now because it's in that fixation state. So it needs to breathe, it needs to be able to circulate and move around. All right, so that what you put out can be reciprocated to you and come back. All right. So that is your message, pal number 2, from your beautiful spirit team, from the universe. Please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, my loves, take care and bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pal number 3. All right. And so this is the magician image that you chose. See if it's going to focus. Hasn't been focusing. All right. All right. Anywho. So this is the magician image that you chose. All right, so we're going to jump right in and see what it is that the universe is trying to help you to manifest. All right, I've already pre-pulled your oracle cards, so we will start with those, and then we will be clarifying with the tarot. All right, and the first card you have is Our Words. This cute little monkey here. Okay, and it says, words carry power, beloved. Right or wrong, there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Speaking in anger can create barriers and pain. Speaking just to speak can invite opportunities to misspeak. Gossip is the language of misery. Remember always to speak your mind when it is time with words of honesty and wisdom. Such courageous words carry the power to silence the ramble of rumor and doubt. All right. Um, your words are your power. Okay. Power number 3 is what's coming through. Your words are your power. So some of you may be stuck or stagnant in situations because of the words that you speak. All right. I'm picking up the energy of someone who may be pessimistic, or someone who always looks for the bad in a situation, or someone who always is doubtful, or always looking, for the worst outcome, right? Um, Saying it so freely because you just, that's just what you believe about yourself in a situation, right? Like, oh, I'll never get that job. Oh, this will never happen for me. Oh, this outcome is, going to be bad because things are always bad. Things just like negative output. A lot of your words that you put out are negative output. All right. And so look how the little monkey here is like covering up his mouth as if to say, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Right. And so this is what the universe is telling you. Maybe you shouldn't have said that. All right. Because you don't realize the power of your words. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard that before, like how the words are powerful. They're not just a speaking mechanism, right? They actually make it and reach out into the universe, and their vibrations, right? Words are vibrations, okay? And if you're vibrating out a negative frequency, guess what you're going to bring back in return? a negative frequency that's going to give you the outcome that you spoke and unknowingly into existence. All right. The universe is telling you to be mindful of your words. Power number three. Okay, start speaking positive affirmations around situations and circumstances instead of negative ones. Stop always being pessimistic about situations and start to look more on the brighter side of things, but not just thinking or looking at it from a mental stand space, a mental space or capacity, but actually vocalizing it in more of a positive tone. All right. So what's coming through is that some of you definitely need to start working with positive affirmations. All right. Change your negative patterns around self doubt or negative thoughts or talks, not even thoughts, it's speaking. Some of you materialize your negativity by speaking it into existence. Okay, so just be mindful of that. All right. And then you guys have treasure within. Okay. And it says, connect to your authentic self and let your genuine heart lead you. I stay true to my values. All right. Yes, because with this treasure within, this is saying that you more than have the ability to be able to manifest what you want. All right. But with the treasure within, it's like it's sealed off. Okay. You've sealed it off because you've allowed for more of the negative connotation of life to be in the forefront, right? Just always self doubt or again being pessimistic and always just expecting the worst from things, right? So you're being asked to stay true to your values, okay, in a positive sense, okay, taking ownership of what you're able to manifest, okay, dream big is what's also coming through, okay. And I love how this on this image here, it's like her eyes are covered, right? But then in the third eye space, it's illuminated, right? And so this is for you to, this is another sign that you need to work from within, okay? You need to work from your third eye space and not from this space of living in the 3D, all right? Because that is what keeps you in this energy of always expecting a certain type of outcome, because it's like you're manifesting it, you're manifesting that around you unknowingly just by using your 3D senses, right? Using your 3D abilities, and you're not tapped in. All right, you're not going within, which would be where your third eye, your intuition, your internal way of being is at. Okay, so now it's time to let that part of you take the driver's seat, okay? Get in the driver's seat and guide you onto more of a positive path, all right? And you guys actually have two cards from this deck. And right as I'm saying guide you to the positive path, you have this compass show up here with the north. I'm sorry, true north. And it says align your decisions with spirit's guidance to get direction. And the message at the bottom is I know the way to go. Yes. So spirit is here to guide you. All right, trust your instincts. With this treasure within and the true north, is you're being asked to trust your instincts. Okay, and the first thing that you're going to have to do is let go of self doubt. Um, you let go of self inflicted what's the, like I want to say, like negativity, right? It's like you're imposing this on yourself without even realizing it, so that you can follow your true north, which is being aligned with spirit. Okay, being aligned with spirit means when you're trusting your intuition, and you're allowing yourself to be guided through using your third eye. That means you're working directly with source. All right, you're getting out of that 3D material way of thinking, which is mainly the ego feeding you all the negativity that keeps you stuck in a whirlwind of creating your own downfalls. All right. So be careful what you speak into existence from this point going forward. Pal number 3, this is what your spirit team wants you to know. Be careful what you are speaking into existence. Align your decisions with spirit's guidance to get the true direction. All right, because right now your ego is saying that it's okay for you to always have this self-doubt, or to criticize yourself, or um, to speak badly in terms of how things are going to play out, because the ego is making you feel like if you prepare yourself for failure, it won't hurt so bad when it happens, right? This is what the ego is tricking you into believing, not realizing that you, in doing so, you're actually creating that reality for yourself. Okay, so stepping out of the ego, stepping out of the mind, stepping out of allowing yourself to be led by the 3D, and stepping more into allowing yourself to be led by spirit. All right, and the way that you're going to do that is by shifting the energy around you, speaking the positivity into the universe instead of negativity, right? So that they can reciprocate and give you the guidance that you need at this time. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have say it. Okay. Say what you're afraid to say. If you express what you've been hiding, it will give you the peace that you seek. All right. So, yes, vocalization is a very key thing here, and this for you all with this say it. All right. Say if you express what you've been hiding, it will give you the peace that you seek. So, this is taking ownership of, yes, I know I have created. For some of you, you may have created your own downfall, right? You may have unknowingly spoken into existence, right? You may have unknowingly had undesired outcomes because you kind of set the space for it, you set the tone for it, right? So, say it here is asking you to acknowledge that those were your mishaps, and now you're here to correct the problem by only living through positivity, by only living through gratitude and gratefulness. And no matter how the situation looks or what the circumstances are, still being in that space of being thankful, being grateful, and expressing that to the universe, right? Positive affirmations, start your day off with them, end your day with them, right? And this is going to help you all to go through that energy shift that is needed. All right, correct your words. It's what I'm being, what's coming through, what's being told is that you all need to correct your words. Say it in more of a positive light. Speak from a more positive light. Speak from a more positive tone. Okay, and don't allow your words to carry you um, and carry you down a negative path. All right, and then you guys have celebration. Okay, and it says kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. hmm Yep. And I like this is because it's like this is saying that you can plan your happiness, right? This is like you can plan your happiness. You either plan your downfall or you plan your happiness. Which one do you want to plan? Right? And so if you wanna celebrate something, right? If you wanna see the outcome of something be positive, you speak it into existence. You say it, right? Watch your words. You want to speak something to existence. You want to claim something before it even happens. You say it. I claim this new house. I claim this new car. I claim this new job. I claim this new relationship. And when I get it, I am going to be grateful, thankful, and we are going to celebrate, right? This is positive affirmations. This is setting a positive tone for these things to show up for you in your life, for them to manifest how you want them to manifest in your life. All right. And it also opens up this energy portal, right, for you to be energetically aligned with your guide so that they can carry you, all right, carry you down the right path, okay, the true north, and you'll know which way to go. All right, because you're no longer being force fed by the ego to always expect the worst in something, right? You'll be spirit led, where it's going to be always sunny on this other side, right? So just setting the tone, right? Say it, claiming your joy, claiming a positive future, plan for a joyful future. Yes, plan for it. All right, planning for it is speaking it into existence. All right, and then you have younger woman. All right, with inner femininity, and it says romance and love relations and blessing, change of a social circle. All right. Yes, inner femininity. And this is just like you, because I feel like a lot of times the inner femininity is not being expressed because it makes you feel vulnerable, right? So it's easier to always be more so in this masculine energy. Um, but the masculine energy, having too much of it can be an overload, right? And so this like kind of in turn makes you stern, or makes you just have this sense of ego, the ego way of thinking, right? And the inner femininity is more of that softer embrace. Okay, like, oh, okay, I know things are not working out how I envision, but that's okay. They're going to work out eventually. Until then, we go with the flow, or we prepare with plan B. Just just being in this more softer energy of embrace. All right. And that just allows you to set the tone and the energy of bringing in more of a positive influence around your situation rather than a negative one. All right. And then you have door with proposal. All right. And the message here is be aware of opportunities and opening of new possibilities, challenges. All right. And I feel like this is like you opening up the door for these changes. All right. I feel like this door being here is like you hold the key to getting through that door. The card says be aware of opportunities. Like you hold the key to getting through that door. All right. And it's you just knowing the right things to say that's going to get that door to open. Because if you're not speaking the right things, it's just like when a door is locked by a password, right? And it's like knock knock, who's there? You have to say the right thing in order for the door to open. This is like the sense that I'm getting from this energy. It's like you have to say the right things in order to get the door to open. All right. And some of you have not been saying the right things, right? And now it's time for you to learn to put yourself in the right energy of how to say the right things to get the right doors to open, for the right opportunities to show up, for the right proposals to come up, right? And so this is you hold the key to opening up the door are your words. Okay, your words are power. All right, your words are powerful, and you need to learn how to work with them in order to manifest what you're desiring. Okay. All right, so now let's clarify with the tarot. So thank you, beautiful, beloved Mother Goddess Isis. So what additional messages do you have for pound number 3 around this? All right, speak your life into existence. Speak your manifestations into existence. Let go of your overly masculine energies and learn to embrace more of a um, softer version of your energies that's more aligned, more accepting, more more willing to go with the flow. Yes, we have the Ace of Wands and the Fool card that showed up here. All right. Just like you have this burning desire for change, right? And it's more than possible when you use the right energy to bring it. All right. And I love how on this Fool card, there's like these symbols, like I'm going to say words, right? It's like I don't know why it's being told to me like that, but these are like words, right? That's vibrating out into the universe, right? They hold their own vibration, they hold their own frequency, because we know that each one of these symbols means something, and if you put it into a word, it gives it meaning, right? And so this is you giving your words meaning, right? And this is how you're going to change your outcomes. All right, this is how you want to create that new beginning for yourself. All right, is you're going to put it into, you're going to manifest it into existence by putting the words out there in a more positive sense, in a more positive tone. All right. Your words hold vibration, your words hold energy, your words hold power. Pound number 3. Okay. So, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, your spirit team in the universe is saying to clean up those words, clean up how you view a situation. All right. Clean it up. Start speaking in more of a positive tone. Start using daily affirmations. Start claiming your victory before it even arrives. And you have the strength here. All right. And the strength is walking in power and faith, right? That what you want to manifest is going to manifest for you. Celebrating before it even arrives. Plan for a joyful future. This is you planning. This means you're preparing for it before it even gets here. All right. And this is what your spirit team and universe is saying that you need to do. Plan before it even gets here. Walk in strength, knowing the power that you possess to create the reality that you desire. All right, so you guys need to change up your perspective, pal number 3, on how you are seeing things, how you are viewing things, and how you are working with the energies around you. Get out of self doubt, get out of fear. You hold the key to opening up this door. And the key for you are your words. Start speaking your manifestations into existence by using the right words, claiming your victory before it even gets here. Whatever you're desiring at this time, pal number 3, start using your words to bring it in. All right. But in letting go of any negative, I can't, I won't, it can't, it won't, any words that's going to draw in that type of energy, release them from your vocabulary now, and start now only using words of light and love. All right, that's going to bring in the right energy that you need to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to at this time. All right, my lovely pal number 3, that is this week's message for you. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, my loves, take care and bye bye.